John Wellen, Director of Cloud Solutions West with Trace 3.
Nice. You ready to take a spin, John?
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, and being a cloud solutions person, a cloud architect, a principal consultant, it's definitely difficult to describe to people. I kind of lead with the fact that I'm a consultant because I think a lot of people get that. What's always funny when you talk to people about cloud, everybody thinks about iCloud, right? That's the first thing that comes to everybody's mind. And iCloud is not really what we're doing because we're doing both AWS and Microsoft Azure cloud services, which are a lot of infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and the like. So very different from iCloud, which is a small storage as a service, but that's kind of how I explain it. I lead with the consulting fashion, and we're here to provide consulting and strategy, and I'm a consultant, and it gets in their heads the idea that you're like a Big Four type consultant person.
Nice. So they generally get it.
Yes. Yeah, they generally get it that way, and I think that's the easiest for people to understand because cloud is a very nebulous and agnostic thing, and it can go a lot of different directions. Yeah, so the innovation in the cloud space is happening. Basic infrastructure as a service has essentially been done for a year and more now. The innovation is happening in platform as a service and automation on the back end. So it's moving towards serverless computing and then also moving towards using all the different cloud services. This encompasses AI and machine learning and all the different database services, and then also the move to containers in the cloud, serverless, various types of platforms as a service, and then also that DevOps approach coupled with cloud. So we're seeing a lot of innovation in that area. So our group is tending to navigate towards we're going towards serving the platform as a service and emerging areas there and helping companies transform their apps that are both on-premise and in the cloud to use more of a cloud microservices model. Yeah, so I was scanning the Trace 3 Slack channel, and interestingly enough, I guess the Denver team, they have a bunch of them run Ragnar at 9,000 feet, so they were looking for a participant, which I know definitely is not me, right? But I thought that was interesting because there's only a select few number of individuals that would even fit in that category. But the funny thing is about Trace 3 is they may find somebody because there are a lot of crazy people that want to run long distances at high altitudes, which I think is really interesting if you want to do that, and it takes a special person to get there. So. Real world success story with customer. This is probably a couple different customers as well we've been working with recently. We've been building automated landing zones in both AWS and Azure, and then also to a smaller degree in Google Cloud Platform as well. And what these are is they're essentially cloud foundation architectures that are automated and largely using Terraform put in pipelines. And so what we're doing is we're building these landing zones so customers can deploy cloud infrastructure in a repeatable fashion, and they can do it via cloud infrastructure as code methods. And so we've reproduced this a couple times over, and it's becoming a real nice go-to offering for us as far as automation. And myself being a former app dev person, I think it's really cool because I think you're looking at being able to scale out cloud architectures and foundations in like a 15 to 30 minute window, which is really awesome in my opinion. It's like basically building a small data center in a short amount of time, which is very compelling from a software development frame of mind. Yeah, funny stories related to Trace 3. So we have a technical and sales kickoff in January every year. And this year they did a real cool thing. They designed these astronaut t-shirts and handed them out to everybody. And it was kind of a cool thing. We all got those, and very, very futuristic, really cool looking thing you can wear. And I decided, we got a blurb from marketing. They said, oh, we got extra t-shirts, and I said, hey, that'd be cool. I'll grab a couple extra t-shirts. And you get in there and all they have is like size small and extra small. And, I'm like, these definitely aren't going to fit me. So I take a couple of these home, and turns out my sons, I have twin boys that are 9, and they just love these things. And they're like, these are awesome. It's dad's work and this and that. And so, long story short, they wear these to bed every night, and they think it's awesome. And so, it's just a little way we take Trace 3 home with us, and comes part of our lives from a larger perspective. We get reminders of it one way or another. So
You can't escape this place.
no, you can't escape. You take it with you, and it's living and breathing Trace 3 is what it is.